Hi, everyone. Hi, Greta. Hi, Robin Arlen. Hi, Dawn Amato. Who's got a spouse who's driving them crazy? Me! Have you got a spouse who's driving you crazy? Hello? Hello? He's refusing to answer on the grounds that he may incriminate himself. He's been driving me nuts. And look, he's only been doing it for the last 5 minutes. I went from zen to find me a plot of land to put him in. Love you, babe. What is it from Miss Fisher's murder mystery? Men can't live with them, can't kill them with an axe. How is everyone? I hope everyone's had a good day. Yeah, I know it's getting like another 24-ish hours, 24, 25 hours, and you have a new president. Hi, Uncover the News. Barely awake, but you made it. I can see you're barely awake, Dawn. That's sweet. I'm really glad that you're joining me. So start a little bit later tonight, and as I was on last night too. I'm going to just do like an hour and a half. So do a short little one tonight. I am going to schedule the pet reading for Friday. Now, I think I might do it Friday night, my time, which is Friday morning, your time. So I'll be scheduling that. Keep an eye out for that. And it's going to be all pets. No politics or anything. It's going to be all about your pet. You let me know what your pet's thinking or anything. I'm not a medium. I have read on pets in the past, but I'm not really a medium, so I can just pull, you know, what they might, how happy they might be or whatever over there based on the energy that, you know, the cards give me. Hi, Ewart. Hi, Joni S. Joni S, I usually do for Tuesday night. Monday night was a bit of a surprise because Sheila got a little bit nicked up, but I thought, well, why not? You know, in a tumultuous week, why not? Okay. What do we want to look at? Hi, Carol Jaggy. How are you? Wisconsin. How's Wisconsin going? How's everything going in your capital? No troubles, I hope. Tuesday morning, yes. Tuesday night here. It is 9:35 p.m. So what time is it where you are, Joni S. and Carol Jackie? What time is it where you guys are? I think we're 11 hours ahead of Washington, the Eastern time zone. So what are we going to look at? I was looking at how they're preparing the National Mall for the inauguration and all those flags there, hundreds of thousands of them. I'm GMT +8, so I'm 8 hours ahead of the dateline, so the Greenwich Mean Time line. So I'm 8 hours ahead, and you add how many hours you are behind. So if you're -3, 3 + 8, I'm 11 hours ahead of you. So if you're -5, I'm 13 hours ahead of you. So Will Trump find a way to disrupt Biden's inauguration? Okay. I'm not sure. I think I saw something about all those flags on the National Mall. Are they representative of every American who has died from this virus? If it is, it's a wonderful, beautiful tribute. Yeah, he doesn't have to announce it publicly. Yeah, so I'll look at that too. Will Trump find a way to disrupt the inauguration? Let's see. Oh, he so wants to. Hello, Bubba. Are you going to sprawl across the mat again, are you? If you're going to come in and sit on everybody's cards, you should at least have the good manners to turn around and say hello. Go on, turn your little face around and say hello to everyone. Come on. Say hello. There you go. Peekaboo. Say hello. Up here. Up. Nope, she's not going to do it. Oh, he'd really love to create a bit of turbulence around it. This is transition to more peaceful waters. He doesn't really want that. He'd like it to be a bit of a rough ride, or a bit of a tumultuous ride. So, hi, Renee. So, what else? She's rubbing her face against. I gave you some medicine yesterday, Bubba. It should have helped you feel better. She's been spayed, and it's not usual. It's pretty unusual, but occasionally you'll get a cat who's been spayed, and she will have a bit of a hormone imbalance that can cause her to have eczema and itchy. So she has to have a hormone tablet from time to time, don't you, Bubba? So anyone who hasn't met her before, the back of her head at least, this is Cameo. She's my Bubba girl. Okay, he's really hating that he's got to give up this life of luxury. He wants to keep it. Okay, and he's losing it. Oh, thank you. And really, the Queen of Pentacles reverse can represent greedy, selfish, comfort-loving person who really doesn't care about anybody else. So, you know, he's still in the middle of his huge pity party. 8 of Pentacles. He feels like he's but he's the master, but he's not. He doesn't realize he's not the master of things anymore. Never really was. I saw your question on Cover the News. I will ask it. It's time for him to let go. He doesn't want to, but it really is time to let go of the whole shebang. He still sees himself as the king. And he thinks he's a compassionate person, that he's done everything right, that he's done his best, and he's treated everyone well. He honestly sees himself as that. Asking her, he's new energy. He's I think he's feeling he might be getting some new ideas and have some new energy. Oh yeah, I hope he does. I hope Scarborough does, because that's heartbreaking for not just Joe, who went through all that at the time, but for the woman's husband even more so, and to have it all brought up and used as a political ploy. How low can you go? Hi, Liz W. I haven't seen your name before. Welcome. Thank you. And thank you for joining us. Now, he's still tossing some things, trying to think about what he can do. But no, he's got people there who are saying, no, sir, you can't. Anything you do, it's just going to make them The crowd that can't be there. Thank you, Uncover the News. It's a beautiful site, and there's different colours in there as well. It's beautiful. And with the number 400,000 coming up, you can also say it's like one flag for every two people, and it's, you know, those people who can't be there because of, yeah. Hi, Super Queen Bee. Hi, Mystical Marina. Hi, Linda B. Yeah, he's got people who are trying to slow him down. Aids and saying, no, so you put yourself in legal jeopardy and this, that and the other. Four of Pentacles, he is skating on thin ice. He's skating on thin ice. He doesn't realise it, but he is. If he tries anything, Mitch McConnell is going to instruct the Senate to find him guilty. That's it. As it is, Mitch McConnell might say, follow your conscience. If you believe what he did was impeachable, you must vote to impeach him. But if he tries one more thing, McConnell's going to say, no, he must be impeached. The vote must be for impeachment. Yeah. Eight of Cups. He's going to do something to try and take the shine off it afterwards. Like, they'll get to the White House and there'll be something. Ugh. Hi, Laurie Sue Craig and Clamped. Yeah, he is preparing to walk away. He knows he has to, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he left. There's a spitting image thing of Trump packing up to leave the White House, and he's left all these booby traps behind for Biden. But he forgot something. So he came back in to grab it, and all the booby traps went off. It was absolutely hilarious. And you know what? I think that might be sort of the case. Whatever he left to mess up Biden's day, it's going to backfire on Trump. Yeah. Now, oh, wonderful. That's wonderful about Rachel Levine. Now, is he going, has he pardoned himself and his children, even though he's told not to? There's nothing that says he has to. He can write a little note to himself, apparently, somebody said. He doesn't have to make it public. Six of Wands. He won't be successful if he has. It will be overturned. He'll see it as a victory going out, but it won't be successful. It'll be overturned because he'll be pardoning himself for something, and he can't pardon. He can't be pardoned for an impeachable offence. Knight of Swords. Protection. He thinks there's a way of legal protection that they won't turn on him if he does it. But the fact is that they will not have any Fifth Amendment rights with regard to certain things. Yeah, he thinks if he does, it's going to be a master stroke. Everyone's anticipating it. No, it won't work out for him. It's just going to be another mistake in a long arsenal of mistakes. That's the devil. 10 of Pentacles. His family's company is down the loo. You know. Yeah, Lovers. He made deals to pardon people, but this is relationships breached. I don't think he's going to pardon people he said he was going to pardon. Yeah, he can't avoid it. Stuff that's going to happen, and he can't avoid it. Pardoning himself, and even pardoning his children, that'll be overturned. Justice is not going to be, he's going to feel that justice was against him, but, you know, what he's doing is trying to avoid justice. by buying silence. Well, Cameo, well, it's going to be a rough transition for him. The hermit, he's going to go into isolation. He can't do anything to avoid that. Are you comfortable? You know, you're sitting right on all mummy's cards. And stop trying to drink mum's coffee. Bad for you. Good for mummy, but bad for Cameo, okay? Oh, all right, well, I'll just have to put that deck aside. She's still sitting on a couple of cards, but it's been made clear to me that I have to keep my hands off. They're her cards and she's sitting on them, so I'll have to put this deck aside. Yeah, yeah, what's this goodbye event at Andrews Air Force Base about? Apparently people that was sent out as a mass email or something. Because Anthony Scarrett, she got an invitation and he said, what? Yes, it was the Trump baby blimp was created by a man in London. It is an English creation. It's been bought by the Museum of London. Hi, Estelle Harrington. Hi, Running Sloth, ANH. Hi, Be Kind to All. Hi, Asantua. Is he going to try one last time to seize control? Yes or no? It's 45. Going to try it one last time to seize control. Republican Party support strategy. He certainly wants to. He's been talking to people about it. We're gonna. He could, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. He's not going to be able to pull it out of his backside. Bad things in store for him if he tries it. He certainly thinks he's got support for it, but and his family are supportive of it. Hi, Harry's mum. Hi, Beatrice Harrison. Okay. If anyone wants to see an inside look at the rally and up to the Capitol steps, I don't think these guys went inside. I've attached a link to their video and see the trauma it had. These guys are not Trump supporters, of course, but one of them, Walter's, been trolling some supporters by going to their rallies and pretending to be one of them and stuff. And, you know, it's really interesting. They were traumatized by it. They were traumatized. They were shaken up after the rally itself, but then when they went down, realized that something was going on down at the Capitol and went down, they were really traumatized. Yes. What is with that dude? He's trying to get put into the NSA. Nancy Pelosi has sent a letter saying, cease and desist with this. We are not happy. It should not be allowed. And she sent a letter to the Inspector General as well. Hi, Camilla Aguimayas. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but welcome. Hi, Marie Sutton. Strength, sun and tower. A strong case. A strong case against him. Lots of things are going to come to light and it's going to really take him down. Oh, are Republican politicians being threatened and are afraid? They're afraid for their seats. Some have been receiving communications course. Conflict, threats. Yes, and some of them have openly said they've been receiving threats. There will be a lid put on it. Honestly, what do these guys think was going to happen? Honestly. Yeah, and some of them have made deals and now they don't want to do the deals, so they're being threatened. Yeah, plans. They're going to have to stand up and defend themselves against these guys, grow some balls, and that includes the women too, or get out, leave. Some of them are just barely hanging on. Yeah, the truth is going to come out about some of them. I want to do a read on Lauren Bobbitt because apparently she is the one who was taking people on tours around the capital the day before. Now, innocent until proven guilty. This is just a Democrat saw her doing it, but there's going to have to be more than that. Hi, Judith Gash. Lauren Bobbitt. Hi, Ellie. Who's Ellie? Hello, Ellie. Welcome. Lauren Bobbitt, is she going to end up? Well, did she help plan the insurrection? Did she help by giving tours? Hi, Kathy W. That's a yes. She helped them. She helped equip them with knowledge that they needed. See, this magician has everything he needs to achieve what he wants and manifest what he wants. And she helped give these people what they needed. There's an abundance of evidence against her. She's going to end up in front of a judge. Offer she doesn't want. She's really going to have to find some level of stability. I think she's pretty unstable, actually. The Republican Party, I think she's going to be expelled from that. This is my card for the Republican Party, but it's also an X for 10. It's the end of a cycle for her. She might be expelled from the party. She's really not a smart girl. She's on the bottom rung of things and she's not as smart as she thinks she is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she definitely did help. Yes, she betrayed her country. But as always, and I will say this is for, and even though I have the disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only, and everyone has the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. But according to my interpretations of the card, she is out there and she's gonna cop it. Oh, her mother was the one on the bullhorn. Wow. She's not going to be able to get away from that. Hi, Maritza Carnahena. Are you comfy? She's still here. Still here. Under that furry butt, you can see the card. There's one card, there's another card under that furry butt. So I've got to work around her. Yeah, little bugger. Oh, hi, Cindy. How are you? Cindy Aubrey, hello. I usually do Tuesday nights, or Tuesday morning's your time. So now, how about we look at something worth looking at? Count my cards back, Bubba. Bingo! Let's have a look at the inauguration tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I am going to use let's see what angels. I'm going to use these Angels of Wisdom cards. What angels are going to be there? Keeping an eye on the inauguration tomorrow. So these are Angel of Wisdom cards on the back. They're all the same on the back, but each card, except for this one, has the angel's name, and then on the front of them, there's what the angel is all about. So let's see what angels will be present at the inauguration tomorrow. Thank you, Marissa. Oh, Paula's back, isn't it? Oh, oh. So what angels will be there at the inauguration tomorrow? I'm going to close my eyes because, as you said, as I showed you, the names of the angels are on the back of the card, so I don't want to be influenced. So 1, 2, 3. Wow, the angel. Okay. The angel of dreams. I summon this angel tonight by drifting into deep slumber where they are waiting for me. I think this drifting into deep slumber, bringing rest and refreshment to Biden and Harris and their families and the people who are in charge of the inauguration and the people who will be attending. That angel is going to be there, and it's also going to be there so that to help guard against nightmares coming true, I think. The angel of the night. This is the angel of dreams. This angel lets me know of its presence by ensuring I never feel alone, even in the darkness. That's beautiful. Yeah, the angel is going to be there, and of course, in the darkness, angel of night, it just means dark times. That angel's going to be there to give them a feeling of being guarded and looked at after on another plane. The presence of their angels. It could be people like John McCain feeling their presence. They're going to be feeling the presence of these people who are going to be there as angels for them to know that these people who served their country honourably and everything are going to be there with them. And they won't be able to have all the crowds there, but they'll look out on that sea of flags and that will remind them that they're not alone, and that America is with them, even though they can't be out on the national wall. This is a good one. The angel of freedom. I know this is my guardian angel because I feel most alive in the outdoors, energized by the power of the elements. It's a beautiful card, the cloud as an angel. They're determined to hold the ceremony on the steps of the Capitol, outside. Doing that, it's empowering the new administration, saying, we are not going to let you stop us. We're not going to let you hide. We're not going to let you make us hide and feel wrong in taking this oath. We are standing proud and in the open. They will be okay. Thank you, Joanne Mara. Thank you very much. So that's tomorrow for the inauguration, and tonight, I guess, which will be like midnight our time tomorrow, something like that. Just how they're going to be there guarding and looking after that. The angel of freedom. That's it. I'm so glad I pulled that one. And yeah. So those angels will be there with those people tomorrow as they take America into a new and better era. It's not going to magically, at 12:01, all of the trauma and the heartache and everything is not going to magically disappear. But I think people are going to feel like now there's a chance to combat and recover from the evil of Trump and his lynch mob, his hen party, we'll call them. Well, any other Trump can't. Oh my goodness, Trump cult. I am so sorry, guys. I was reading this question and I think a very bad word came out. The Trump cult. The Trump cult. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Please, please, please. The question is from Uncover News, and it's, will any of the Trump cult, Rudy, Hawley, Cruz, Gates, get disbarred? I'm really embarrassed. Yeah, you know what I meant. Okay. Will any of the Trump cult be disbarred? Will any of his hens party? I know, but it was not intended to come out like that at all. I know I didn't finish it, but I felt terrible that, you know, it was a genuine mistake. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, and I do apologize for that. That's till I ratted myself out. Okay, well, any of the Trump's hen party, I'm going to call them, loud mouth, drunken, over the top, yeah. Not that hens party is a bad thing, but you know, there's always some that you see. A lot of them are really nice, but there's always some that you see that they're out and they're all pissed as ferrets. They're all, oh my God, Trump's hens parties. Can of Swords, oh, they've got a big burden that they're going to have to be carrying. I think Giuliani is going to get disbarred. Eight of Swords, oh, some of them are, and going to jail. High Priestess. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. The first two were negative, but the rest are yes. Eight of Pentacles. Lots and lots of details are going to be coming out about these dudes. Look, some of them are going to get an offer, resign and cease practicing, or to spar you, or you know, even some of them might get offers to stay out of jail. Seven of Pentacles. Reap what you sow. You help grow a garden of poisonous weeds, and you've fallen headfirst into that patch of poison ivy and other itchy things, and you know, Ten of Cups, Republicans. If any of them have, look, Rudy Giuliani might be a paid up member of the Republican Party. He could be getting disbarred, thrown out and stuff. And I actually think this is more about families, and it's not happy families. It's going to tear some of their families apart. I feel sorry for their families, children and things like that. Yeah. Well, it took them long enough, the Bed Bath and Beyond, honestly. The dude's been spouting off and causing trouble for months. I told you. He went to visit Trump on Friday, and he was caught with those notes with martial law and insurrection act and the things, and that was it. That was too much. Hi, Sharon Sype. Hi, Edwina. Yeah, that's the first of many that he's going to lose. People aren't going to carry his stock or anything. Okay. Anyone else? Any other questions? It's going to be interesting having a first man or a second man, a second husband. Don't know what his title's going to be. Could be a VP consort or something, or second consort. Second consort would work. With Kamala Harris's husband. Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at how he's going to be in his role as the vice president's consort, basically. Let's look at some good people for a little while. Yes, I did. I love watching Colbert. To lift travel restrictions on Europe and Brazil. Really? He might lift travel restrictions on them, but I don't see Europe lifting travel restrictions on the US. Hi, Edna May. Okay, Kamala Harris. I'm really sorry, guys. I have heard his name. I've even almost had it floating in my head, but I can't remember his name. But Russian pecan sitting at Mar-a-Lago. I don't know what you're talking about there, Dawn. Sorry. Okay. Doug. Yeah, his name's Doug, is it? Yeah. So how's Doug going to go in his role, his new role? Devil. Oh, my goodness. That's not a good one. He might... Dougie. Devil in a red dress. This isn't necessarily bad. So you would think, oh, that's the worst card to get as a thing, as a shadow for the reading, but not necessarily. He's, I think it shows he's able to fight demons, if you know what I mean. But, you know, there might be a few things. He might make a few mistakes, or, you know, might not be. I think he's going to find there's going to be some downside to it. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to do a bad job. I think he might find there's going to be a bit of a downside he didn't really anticipate. I think people who haven't been in that sort of office, I think Jill Biden is going to be absolutely really help him get through, because there is a downside to being in such a position. Michelle Obama spoke about it. I'm sure other First Ladies have spoken about it as well. So, judgment. He can be relied upon to use sound judgment. Okay? But he is going to find a bit of a downside to it. You know, his challenge is going to be sometimes he's going to have to make critical decisions about with more in mind than he's ever had to before. So it's going to take him some time to get used to the decisions he makes as in his position. Often going to be critical, and it's making a critical decision for him before has not previously had such high stakes. So if he's really going to be, wow, he's been used to making decisions, thinking about how it could affect Kamala and all that. But now he's got a position. He's not just her husband anymore. He's not just the senator's husband anymore, or the AG's husband. He's going to be the husband of the vice president. So he's going to find it a challenge to adjust his decision-making paradigms, basically, making crucial decisions. I think he's more used to being able to just make a decision and go through, but now he's got extra things. He's going to, I think, has been happy to let Kamala take the spotlight and he be in the background, retired a bit, and that's what he's been used to. But this is something that he's not always going to be able to do. There'll be appearances to make, but he's not going to have to be as public as Joe Biden is, but he's still going to have to be more of a public figure than he's used to. 10 of Wands. His past leading up to now. He really understands that the position he's being asked to do comes with burdens, and he's understood that all along the way, and he's willing to accept those burdens, whatever they may be, to support his wife, to support his country, and to do what he can to serve in the position he's in. Above the reading, he's a man of deep thought. He's the hermit. He's a man of deep thought and introspection. And that is really going to be valuable to him, because he's not going to let himself be pushed into anything. But he also feels like he's also, if he feels there's something that needs to be highlighted, he will do it. He will do a step further than he might even be comfortable with doing. He's comfortable with a certain amount of public appearances and all that, but his wish is actually more to be more in the background. But he knows that's not, I think that's part of the burden he knew he would have to take on. And so he is willing to step out of his comfort zone, out of that, you know, area of introspection for him, to highlight causes that are important to him and to his wife, and, you know, and things like that. He's a good man. He's a good man. So this is what I mean by the bit of a devil here. The devil he's got is the downside, and also I think to step a bit further out of his comfort zone than he wants. And I think that's a large part of what's going to be a bit hard for him, but he's going to do it. Page of Swords. This is in his immediate future. Page of Swords. Got a bit of a blank, sorry, on the Page of Swords. So just, I don't know why, just completely blank. So I've got a little notebook here. Put it in, and yeah. The Squire, authority, attention, circumspection, responsibility. He's all of those. He's going to be a squire, is often served knights. His knight, his shining light is Kamala. And tomorrow he's going to step into the position of being her squire. Not to squire her out, but to serve her in any way he can. And he's happy to do it. And he is a lot of those things, he is circumspect. He does have an air, I've seen pictures of him, and he does have an air of quiet authority about him. He is comfortable in himself. He is not intimidated at all by the fact that his wife is going to be the vice president. He has a quiet authority in himself, and he is absolutely 100% committed to the responsibility of the role. I'm so used to seeing the knave or the page in another way that it's nice to get reacquainted with a different side of it. In his environment, Two of Cups, his relationship and his partnership with Kamala, it's along with his children or their children, that is the most important thing in his world. And that is, to him, his environment over the next few years is going to be all about that relationship. What do people see? They see someone who is just so suited to the role he's going to be undertaking, and who's going to help bring about a change for so many people in America. But this is also like being fated to be in this position. If you know, people meet him and they look at Kamala Harris, and then when she was like VP running and announced as the VP, the running mate for Biden, people looked at her husband and said, he is the ideal person. The fate couldn't have picked anyone better to support the first female vice president, first woman of colour and South Asian heritage to become the vice president. There was a vice president back in the 20s who was actually of Native American descent. I can't remember his name now, sorry. So, you know, she's not the first person of colour to step into that role. Or, you know, she's the first woman, first black woman, black person, first South Asian person. And then, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. His hopes and fears. There's so much for him to learn. So much for him to learn. Yeah, the real apprenticeship. There's so much for him to learn. He hopes he'll be able to learn everything and be the best person in this position and learning. And he fears that he might fall short at times, but I don't think he's going to. What are the outcomes for Kamala's husband, Doug, in this role? Four of Pentacles, hanging in there, keeping things to himself when he needs to, but hanging in there with you know, Cameo Matheson, that was naughty. Just went and gave me a, I'm annoyed with you, bite. So Four of Pentacles, hanging in there. He is going to hang in there and keep his he does keep things close to his chest with the hermit, sort of, with the introspection and all that. So he's going to be practicing that as well. The Emperor. The Emperor, to me, it's rule of law, but it's also stability, leadership. He's going to show leadership with his staff. We'll have staff. And in any role he's asked to do as part of, in any job he's asked to do as part of the role, he will tackle it with strength, leadership, stability, and quiet authority. Here's that quiet authority again. And his staff is going to love him and respect him. He's Nine of Wands. There are going to be times when he's going to be feeling really, really embattled, especially in the first couple of years. And he's going to feel, you know, fearful for his wife and stuff, and with threats and protests and things. There's times where he's going to be really feeling really embattled, but he's going to stand strong. Nine of Cups. He's everything that America could wish for the spouse of the Vice President of the United States. Next thing, people see someone who couldn't be more fated for the role than he is. I think he's going to do a fantastic job. He's going to find it a bit rough at times, but he's going to do a fantastic job. So that's, what is it? Dougie! God, I have not had the best night's sleep the last few nights. It's been very hot here and everything. So I'm thinking that I might wrap it up early tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back on Thursday. That'll be the night after. So I'll be back Thursday morning, which is Wednesday night for you guys after the inauguration and all that. And how about we do a no Trump, no Republican reading, and we have a look at the new administration. And so Thursday morning my time, Wednesday night your time, we'll have a look at the new administration and how it's going to go and some of the key players in it. So thank you for joining me tonight. I think I'll leave it here. And please stay safe, stay strong, stay loving. If you are near the capitals of any of your states, please be careful, especially in some of the higher risk states, okay? Love you all, and really looking forward to Thursday morning, where I'm going to have a Trump ban on, and all Trumpist bans on that morning. We're going to look at the new administration, okay? Thank you. Love you.